Rooney, ladies and gentlemen, joining me today.
I'm so excited. Kevin, I've been wanting to watch this movie with you for years.
You've been pushing this on me.
Buttercream Gang.
So this is a gang film.
Yeah, this is a gangster film from the 1990s.
It's you've heard of American Gangster? Well, now there's Buttercream Gangsters.
And I mean, this movie really does. This movie centers around some real gangsters.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you'll see as we get started.
Hide your kids, ladies and gentlemen. Hide your wife, because PG-13 rating here. Well, not really. It's unrated.
It's a hard G.
It's a hard G. I'm looking forward to this. I like that we kind of go back and forth, that sometimes we watch stuff we've never seen. Sometimes we watch stuff that I know a little more about. Sometimes we watch stuff that you know a little more about. That's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles around here on the old bargain bin.
This is how the buttercream melts around
here. This
here.
is how we scrape the bottom of the barrel.
I'm ready for this.
All right, so...
let's do it.
And action. Feature films for families. I remember this from Rigoletto. Another film we should watch.
Wow, look at these 3D graphics.
It's so futuristic.
How did they do it on a family-friendly budget?
I'm turning down the volume, Josh.
That's fine. You'll still be able to hear plenty.
We're recording this in my living room for the first time. Oh, wow.
This movie's so funny.
You're already laughing. 49ers must have paid a lot for that product placement.
They're still hoping not to get sued.
Hey, where are you guys?
Look at that 10-speed. The handlebars are upside down.
Oh, hey guys. He kind of reminds me of Paul Dano.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
I think it is Paul Dano.
What?
Now you can blend in with the natives.
Native Americans?
So this guy is moving to Chicago. He's moving away from the Buttercream Gang.
That's why they have the Bulls poster.
Yeah.
Little boys. I gotta go help her out.
He's got to go help
I'm a
his aunt or
buttercreamer,
someone,
right?
but he's still a buttercreamer.
You know it. Besides, it's the closest I may ever get to having a real mom. Spaghetti with ketchup, huh?
You'll notice they're really weird laughing.
My last final act as
Throughout the movie.
president, I would like to nominate...
Scott!
President of the Buttercreamers.
Oh, so they're already the Buttercream Gang?
Yeah, they're already the Buttercream Gang. No. Okay, look.
Tell me.
He's going to go join a real gang.
Yeah.
What?
But this is the Buttercream Gang. The Buttercream Gang is the good guy.
Right,
Bunch of
guys,
wussies.
Hey, Prez.
Hey, you want to try some drugs?
I want to give you a word
Not
of
yet.
advice, okay?
Oh, jeez. Things get real hard.
All right, look at me.
Look at me. Look at me.
It's just about helping people out or whatever. It's about
Whatever.
having fun. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, tickle his nipple. But that's what you want in a friend.
Wow, I miss him already.
Wow.
What is this, TGI Fridays in the background? Bicycle hanging up there?
I forget what this guy's name is.
Pretty hardcore sweater he's got, though.
I remembered Scott's name because I remember the way the guy said Scott.
Oh, it's written in butter.
I can't believe it's not Buttercream Gang.
Yo, it's the Buttercream Gang. We are insane.
Whoa! Those guys are real cool.
Yeah, fly this.
Whoa, whoa. Not in the script. I'm Wilford Brimley. I've got diabetes.
Dude forgot his script in his back pocket.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Violent film
Now
already.
look, I mean, it's foreshadowing. It's foreshadowing.
The
They're
violence?
setting, they're
When he
setting up
joins
the
the gang
story.
and murders a prostitute. Dude, you gotta help me. We need the Buttercream Gang, all right? She's dead. I think she's dead. Man, come on. What's the Buttercream Gang for if not to get me out of this mess, man? Where are they at?
I think somewhere like in the Midwest.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Okay, Grandpa.
Bye.
Put your hand down.
All right, off he goes. What is his name? I can't remember. Oh, it's going to bother me.
You gonna look it up?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should. I'll look it up real quick.
Fact check that.
All right, so the whole first 5 minutes of this film is saying goodbye to somebody we don't even know.
Got our introduction. Which I think sets up the story pretty well.
It does.
There's a gang, and he's leaving. That's what you need to know.
And they're
so
a
far.
gang not about helping people out, but about having fun.
No, they want to help people out, but they want to have fun helping people out.
Come on, Alden. Dude, man, I just had too much fun, man. All right? Look, it's about having fun, all right? Help me out, bro. I think she's dead.
These guys are so happy. They know they're doing good in the world.
Oh, his name is Pete.
Pete! What year was this?
1992.
The year of the future.
All right, so you're going to notice everybody in this movie
Is wearing jean shorts.
is wearing jean shorts, and the guys are wearing
Whoa.
absurdly short team
Do
shorts.
something for me! Hurry! Do earthquake!
Bring around the Rosie, come on. Bring around the butter churner.
Okay, we're going to do it one time.
What are they doing? Duck, duck, goose?
You'll see soon.
Uh,
At least they're getting their exercise in.
why is that girl jumping? Oh, they all jump around them?
Oh, they all fall down.
They all fall down. They all fall down.
These guys are the good guys in the movie.
I see that.
They're playing with the little kids. They're good influences.
That's all well and good, but this movie better pick up soon. You know, I need conflict in my movies.
Look, it's the McGee and Me house.
Here goes.
This is his desk.
And he's about to grab his Bible and open it up, and we're going to go to a cartoon.
The Book of Lamentations says...
Chicago or bust. They kind of laugh in this movie like the kids do in the Frosty the Snowman cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Dear Pete, how's Chicago?
Happy birthday.
You've only been gone a month, but it feels like a year.
Wow, it feels like 5 minutes.
I really miss the fun we had together. Well, school started 2 weeks ago.
All right, let's
And
check
just
out
like
what
you
Pete's
predicted,
doing in
I've got Mr.
Chicago.
Duncan for
All
math.
right, don't give it all away.
How's your Aunt Spaghetti?
Aunt Spaghetti?
Hey, Pete, how'd you do in
What
school
a weird
today?
name for an aunt.
How's Aunt Spaghetti?
History report.
Hey, Pete, that's great. You know, if your parents were alive, I think they'd be so proud of you. Oh, by the way, you've got a letter from your
All right.
I hope she says that a lot in this. Hey, I hope you're having fun. I mean, at least you would be if your parents were alive.
I mean, if it's going to follow the comedy rule of threes, then
Yes.
we'll hear about it at least one more time.
Seasons changing.
Hey, you got a letter from Pete today. It's on your stereo.
I'm sure you'll enjoy reading it. Well, at least you would if your parents were alive.
Oh no, this is not Pete. This is Scott.
Jeez, I'm
Scott's
getting-
parents are alive.
Oh, good.
See, Scott is a good kid, so his parents are still alive. But Pete's a troubled child, so his parents are dead.
He didn't deserve to lose his parents.
Hey, Scott.
I'm stuck out of
Got a
your
lot to
bed.
tell you. Both some good news
Help.
and some bad.
Let me out.
I got straight A's on my report card.
But I'm not happy because my parents
I
are
won't be
dead.
able to come home for Christmas. My Aunt Marie says it costs too much.
Wait, I thought her name was Aunt Spaghetti.
Read it later, all right? I met
That's
some
where
neighbor kids.
Eminem got his
We mostly
idea
just
for
hang out
saying
at the video
spaghetti.
arcade.
From this movie?
Yeah. Palms
A lot about
sweaty.
Chicago.
Aunt Spaghetti.
Buttercream Gang.
They're okay.
Oh no!
I get a sneaking suspicion that those friends
Any mail for me today, Mom?
aren't okay.
Nothing from Pete. I'm sorry, Scott.
That your
We're going to
parents
treehouse
are
for a while,
dead.
right?
No, his parents are alive.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be late.
Oh, your parents will die.
Guys! Steve!
Steve!
Come on! Come on, guys, it's in funny.
The copy we're watching right now is like messing up, but I think
What's going on?
I think I'll find a better copy. If not, though, yeah, that guy just appeared out of nowhere.
Uh-oh, they're
crap.
about to get arrested by the Popo. What a Chicago stereotype. Join a gang and get arrested.
What? Where are they? Oh, because he stops the car. That's smart.
They shouldn't have put that in the movie because that's going to influence kids to do that.
No, I think this movie's going to thoroughly teach us why we wouldn't ever want to do that stuff.
Put your hands on the wall, feet apart.
You got the wrong guy!
Who's talking?
I'll say.
It's a voiceover from the other scene.
Dear Pete.
So they cut to another scene as the voice fades out.
I think they didn't have footage of it.
And then they cut to another scene.
Is there anything wrong? This isn't like you, Pete.
As Scott grew older, his obsession with his imaginary friend Pete began to spiral out of control.
We're really gonna miss you.
Look at
that bandana and the slightly curled up short sleeve tee.
Dang. Oh, and touching other guys.
And
those pants are so BA.
Shirt.
Do you know what this is?
Feels like a shakedown.
Guys, it's my Aunt Spaghetti.
You guys better bust down, huh?
You've been busted, man. Hang loose.
Why is he holding his belt like that? Why did he just say hang loose?
Hang loose, server brothers.
It's a letter from your school. You've been expelled.
What?
It says you broke into
Don't
another
hate
kid's
the
locker.
player, hate the game.
One of the other gangs set me up.
Gangs?
Ever since you were arrested, you've been blaming other people.
It's not like you can
I
blame
ain't
your
doing
dead
anything,
parents.
okay?
Well, what you did do was pick the wrong friends. And ever since then, you've been getting into trouble.
Well, now we know that information.
Stop hanging out with
Aunt Spaghetti is being a little saucy.
Nice, Josh.
Look, I asked you to live with us because I thought you'd be a good example for my children.
But now
we'll
my kids
talk
are
about
dead,
it.
like your parents.
I'll do better.
You better.
It gets better.
Help me to the street with this.
Where are we going?
You're catching a bus home.
And stop wearing your uncle's pants.
You look like a loser.
I'll grab the spaghetti. Oh, his clothes are packed.
I could hear just fine.
I'm sorry.
And please
but I
stop
talked
wearing
to your
that diaper.
grandfather. He said the best thing for you would be to go back to Elk Ridge.
All the bad kids wear diapers. I'm so awesome, I don't have time to stop and poop.
When you do the kind of stuff we do, you're gonna need a diaper.
Yeah. Scare the crap out of you.
For the ball. Just wait for it to come to you. That way you'll hit with more power, okay? All right, come on, guys.
Wow, these Buttercream Gang kids are so good and pure. They're playing baseball with the priest.
All right, remember, wait for your pitch.
Come on. Come on. Scotty. Moo.
Oh, boy, yes.
Whoa, what a hit.
Wow, that's a real home run.
Good hit. Way to
Much like this movie.
What do you think so far, Kevin? Do you enjoy it?
Pretty interesting, huh?
I mean, what do you think is going to happen?
I don't know. I mean, I think things are going to get worse for
All right,
Scott.
come on, you're up next.
Is it Scott?
Smack it up.
Scott is the main character.
Steven?
Just wait
No,
for it.
Pete is the one who went to Chicago.
Such generic names.
Your middle name is Scott, Kevin.
Hey, let's not give that away on every show we do.
It was just fresh in my mind.
Fresh as buttercream.
Come on, Eldon. You don't have to swing at everything.
Oh, that wasn't very buttercreamy.
All right, this scene is going on too long. It's killing the flow of the
This one down
film.
your throat.
Whoa.
He's the funny one.
That's hilarious. Jamming something down someone's throat.
Oh, he hit it. No, he's over.
Oh, he's a real clown.
Nice
Throw it at him.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
Good
All
hustle,
right,
Russell.
everyone, come on in. Come on in for sliding practice.
Sliding practice.
The name Russell always reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Russell! Russell!
Look, he's wearing a U of M shirt.
Man, you keep hitting him like that, and we're gonna kill him in the championship. Yeah,
Wow,
but
they're
I only
really
hit him when
violent.
I'm relaxed. I'm already starting to get nervous. Too bad Pete's not here. He could probably loosen me up. Yeah,
Jeez,
he
get
can
over
loosen
Pete
everybody.
already.
Especially
He's
for one of those
gone.
dumb commercials.
He's as dead as his parents.
We'll send Pete a telegram. Dear Pete, Scott's stressed out, needs relief. Come home quickly.
Yeah, but then you better be ready. For what? A package with some roids saying, how do you spell relief?
He'd send
This is
a can
a
of
regular
Diet
old
Pepsi,
Sandlot.
cassette tape of him singing, "You got the right ones, baby."
Coke. Product placement here.
Yeah.
I think that's Coke.
I think it's Pepsi.
Oh, it's Old Woman Jenkins.
No, it's Pepsi, Josh.
It's Widow Jenkins.
Oh, Widow Jenkins.
I tried to get in her house.
And steal her valuables.
Sounds like a case for the Buttercream Gang.
Is this a mystery? Are they a mystery team?
No, they're
Hey, wait a minute, guys. Where you going? We still got laps to run.
We got sliding
Sorry, Coach, we've got something more important to do.
It's gonna literally take 3 of us to go pick up a woman who's fallen.
All right, guys.
Those kids look like they skip out on running laps quite a bit. Needed to be said.
And I was brave enough to say it. All right.
Guy in the blue.
Uh-huh.
He's wearing a Make America Great hat.
That's true foreshadowing.
I know. Well, it doesn't say again, because this is back whenever they were just trying to make America great for the first time.
Wheelie. Go. All right. A lot of padding in this. I think that's just the feature films for families song that's playing. John Williams did this song?
It's a little E.T.
Yeah, it is.
for your bargain bin.
Finally. Why'd we have to follow them in real time?
I can't get over the stream.
Whoa!
Look out!
Whoa, GoPro shot.
Look out!
Wow, he was really booking it.
Well, come on, guys! What you waiting for?
We were waiting for him.
He's the real comic relief here.
He really is.
I know I'm relieved when he's on the screen.
Yes.
I'm as relieved as Pete relieved himself in his diaper.
There you go. You finally got it.
Pretty good. Full circle. Look, it's another... why do all the houses look like that? Is that the same house?
They all are that house.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's go pick up the Widow Jenkins.
Oh, in the movie. Yeah.
Boy, I bet that the Widow Jenkins really appreciates that her whole identity is built around the fact that her husband is dead.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's cook the roll.
Oh, please, don't call me Jenkins. Call me the Widow Jenkins.
Playing the victim.
Back in
She's just
here.
trying to get those sympathy points.
Is that like a cart from like Oregon Trail in her basement?
Oh, this is the basement from Home Alone.
Oh, my goodness. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Remember the furnace comes alive?
Who
Who could forget?
What are you gonna do? Same thing we did last year.
What?
Who's going
We're
on?
going to hang her from the tree.
That's all right.
Come here, Widow
no way I'm
Jenkins.
going there.
We can't
It's
skip
time.
any more baseball practices.
It's time. 3 strikes and you're out. That's what we learned at baseball practice.
What's
Yeah, I'm
about
ready.
to happen?
Come on, Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny. Come on.
Boy,
What?
very elaborate way of getting around using a ladder.
At least they're aware of who the fat kids are.
Guys, come on! Let's swing for the rope!
What? What did she say?
My God, it's a rope. Oh, it's Homsaw.
Boy, this is giving kids a bad idea. Like, if you tried this, for one, these kids are getting their circulation cut off.
Oh,
And
made
then
it.
hanging on to the gutter is not a safe thing to grab.
Meet you guys at the front door!
Man, how cool would it be to have a second story that had a porch?
That'd be beautiful.
That would be really cool, like how they used to make those houses.
Yeah. Let's buy one.
James, you okay?
I'm okay, I think.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
My husband's gone off naked.
Let's help her up.
Or let's not.
Everybody, dogpile her.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I guess it really did take 3 of them because of the very elaborate way they got into the house.
That's true.
Fall like that and can't get up.
Well, are you
She just
sure?
busted one of her windows.
Do anything else?
Then she would think twice before she fell next
I
time.
do need some things from the store, boys.
I
if you
do
have
need
time.
some money.
Well, as long as I'm inconveniencing
That's
you.
Yeah, I feel like the Buttercream Gang's enabling this town.
Thank
People
you.
are becoming dependent.
I
What if
appreciate
what if it
everything
was
you've
all
done
a
today.
con from her and she was like getting their lunch money?
Well, I
You get
could
yourselves a
use
treat
some
now at
sort
the
of
store.
financial compensation.
For my trouble.
All right, now don't forget Graph here.
Okay.
This place is going to come into play later in the film.
Okay, Josh, you know, the movie is made for us to watch for the first time and understand it.
For the first time in forever.
Well, Scott, you shopping for your mother today?
No liquor this time. Thanks.
Mrs. Jenkins.
Oh, stay away from that lady. I heard she killed her husband
I ever
and
told you
your
boys that my
friend
great-grandfather
Stephen's
was one of the
parents.
Pete, you
Yes,
mean?
1,000.
That was during the early days of the town. After a raid, it killed several of the men. The minister asked some of the teenage boys, including my great-grandfather, to to help the widows by churning their butter.
If you know what I mean.
Hard work, you know.
What?
And that's how the movie got its name.
It's 1530.
Wait, but they already called themselves the Buttercream Gang, right?
Yeah, but they're the current Buttercream
Yeah, the
Gang.
whole
They're,
town
it's a
started
long
calling
tradition, Kevin.
Oh.
The Buttercream Gang. And we've had one ever since. I was Buttercreamer.
They didn't know about this?
Yeah, he's telling them because I guess they don't already know
I've
it.
seen a lot of them come and go, but
They just joined a cult on their
Wow.
own without learning the history.
Good idea, Buttercream idiots.
the treats are on me. One Buttercreamer to another.
Nah, just put him in the bag. Thanks, guys.
They're going to just keep forgetting that story so he can give them free stuff.
We can use money Mrs. Jenkins gave us.
They got some treats.
Mrs. Jenkins gave them money?
Yeah, for their trouble.
Dang.
Hi, Mr. Turner. Hi, Mr. Turner.
Well, hi, boys.
Hey, did you hear we made the championship?
I don't care. Go away.
Hey, you know when Pete's getting back?
I'm sorry, boys. I can't talk now. I'm late. I'll see you later and we'll talk more.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Bye.
It took me longer to say that sentence than it would have been to answer your question.
It's late. Can you guys help me with my papers?
I'm really trying to get my green card.
I've had enough exercise for one day.
Look at this. Now they're giving out newspapers.
These kids are too good. It's a little suspicious.
She said all she did at hers was stand around and look dumb.
Well, I think
Well, that's what your sister
the
does.
final farewell to junior high.
Hey, Lanny, I think he's asking us out on a date.
Come on, Scott. You know what I mean.
What?
No, I just think he's a girl.
I'm not afraid. I'm just a little worried. What am I
scared.
going to do if I'm out dancing with the girl and they start playing a slow song?
You slow down. Sorry, Mark, I didn't see you there.
You didn't see me. What am I, invisible?
Ugh. She's ugly with glasses.
Ugh.
How's it going, Dad?
Good.
Oh.
Kind of late tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, well, Mrs. Jenkins fell down again.
Yeah, Regina told me.
The whole town's talking about that old bag.
Let's go get some chow.
All right. Oh, Dad, I hit another over the fence today.
Good for you, son.
Ah, good for you, son. Shut up. Who cares? I could have been somebody. I could have gotten out of this one churn town.
Express our gratitude to you for this food, for this house, for this family.
Good. Good.
It's...
You don't even have to say it anymore.
Nope. People know the truth.
Anyway.
Why? That long shot had no reason.
Oh, this is like the dance under the sea
No, not in a long
in
time.
Back to the Future.
Oh, right.
Wait, is that girl going to turn out to be actually his mother sent back in
I
time?
didn't notice.
Yes, Kevin.
Wow,
That's exactly
I know
what's
what's going to happen.
You guys, there's no practice today. Let's go to Pete's house.
Pete isn't there.
I didn't see you there.
Why
Oh.
should today be any different?
The rule of threes. He didn't see her 2 times so far.
What's this?
It's a picture of a gang in Chicago. I'm doing an extra credit report today on gangs in big cities.
Another report.
After seeing Gangs of New York, it really piqued my interest.
Oh, they look pretty mean.
It's because they're a real gang, not like you guys.
What? What is that, a challenge?
I hope Pete doesn't run into him.
She's a real hipster with those glasses.
That's these days those glasses
They're back.
They're back in style.
Moo.
This movie is all about where these guys go on their bicycle. It's just from one place to another.
It's E.T.
Oh, wow.
That's what this is. They're trying to be like E.T.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, the thing that people loved about E.T. is that they rode on
It's the
bikes everywhere.
bicycling. That's really it.
Mr. Turner, you home?
Can you imagine being E.T. and like for the rest of time, anytime anybody rides a bike in a movie, people think E.T.
It's when it's little kids.
That's true.
Buttercreamers are back together.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, come on back.
Oh, it's your boy Pete.
Time no see.
What happened to you?
What, you mean the threads? Pretty
You mean
cool,
the
huh?
threads?
You like them?
They're like, all right, Pete is now mentally ill.
He can only button his top button on his shirt.
I just got back. I mean, how'd you guys even know I was in town?
We did.
Because you're sitting in our kitchen, you
You
idiot.
spaced out when we asked how you were doing.
We thought something might be wrong.
How come you didn't write?
I forgot
You
how.
guys hungry?
I became illiterate
hungry.
while I was in
Oh,
Chicago.
became illiterate.
Get some treats. I'm buying.
The school system there are so bad that everybody's moving in reverse.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about the walk, because you know the bike's not.
Oh, wow. Now they've got
That's all
Coke.
right.
but that he was drinking a Pepsi.
Oh no! It's so confusing.
They should have wrote up there "don't," so it says "don't have a Coke."
I remember working here. Mr. Graff's still in there, right?
Mr. Graff is in there. Let's buy some treats for Mr. Graff. He's like Mark Wahlberg.
What are you up to?
Oh, up to no good as usual.
Just kidding. We're the Buttercream Gang. All we do is good things.
You know I'm a Buttercream.
Remember me?
Yo, remember me, old man? Pepsi product placement again.
It's good to see you. Listen, I'm thinking about changing my name to Pete Valdez. You know, that's my mom's name.
His mom's name's Pete?
You can see that you've been
Maybe
to the big city.
Patricia.
Yeah, look a little bit different, huh?
Yeah. You're still the same old Pete that used to help me around the store, aren't you?
No! Screw you, old man!
Where's your shoelaces?
Oh,
I'm gonna hang you by them.
Hey,
Where's your bootstraps? I'm thinking of making something of myself, you know, pulling myself up.
Buttercream
Get it?
again?
Just welcome Pete
I'm
back
gonna go
into
pee in
town.
the corner.
Well, that's a momentous occasion. That'll be $1.82.
he's stealing. Oh boy, Pete.
Eldon, now you know the rules. You'll have to drink that outside.
Sorry, Mr. Graff, I forgot.
Hit him with
Dang.
it! Crack that bottle over his head!
Man, Mr. Graff's a real dictator.
Whoa.
Well,
Didn't know you were gonna add the tater onto that.
Oh my gosh.
I was looking for some neon-colored ones.
All the cool kids wear neon-colored shoelaces.
Will, you take care of yourself now, Pete.
Oh, don't worry about that, Mr. Graff. I will.
Because I'm always looking out for number
Thank
one.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the free candy.
Oh man, he bought them treats.
Scotty?
I don't think he paid for those.
Hey, you guys want to head on down to the swimming hole?
We can't. Why not? You gotta go mow Mrs. Jenkins' lawn, remember? Hey, now you're back. You could help us.
We'll get done a lot faster.
Hey, guys, I'm late.
That Widow Jenkins is a real burden on this little town's economy.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Catch you guys later tonight, okay?
Right.
We'll see you,
Hey,
Pete.
thanks.
Hey, Scotty!
Oh, the sun's going down. I better put on my sunglasses. Whoa, cool yo-yo, bro.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I want to call a meeting to order.
Here?
Now? Yeah.
At our age?
What's bugging you? There's something wrong with Pete. Why? Just because he shows up looking
What
different?
grass are they
I
gonna
think
cut?
he's okay.
I think he's more
It's all
okay.
dead.
Pete's never bought treats before. I think it's great.
I think it's great.
Yeah, well, where'd he get the money?
I don't know. Maybe his grandpa gave it to him.
That's just it. His grandpa doesn't have money for stuff like that.
And his grandpa's
What'd you
been
do
dead
that
for
so
10
early?
years.
School's not out yet. Oh,
Maybe
give me
he
a
got some
break.
money in a settlement.
Maybe
We
school
don't
is
know how
that
his
early in
parents died.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Just because he shows up looking different doesn't mean there's something wrong. Have a weird turn.
What are they, the morality
Guys, let's
police
just get the
going
lawn
around?
done.
Hey, where'd you get the money?
Your grandfather can't afford that.
Yeah, we know this. We saw his bank statements.
That's part of our Buttercream Gang duty is to do everyone's taxes.
Like the Masons, and they like run. We run this town. Nobody buys treats without us knowing where they got the money.
You don't mess with the Buttercream Gang.
Excuse me, Margaret. Can I talk to you for a second?
Well, are you sure you can see me?
Oh,
Give
what
me
a payoff.
I just want to borrow one of your reports.
Clearly,
Which
you
one
can
did you
see
want?
me.
I've tortured you with something.
I would hope so.
You're legally blind without
When you
those
give this money
glasses.
on gangs?
Why? You didn't seem that interested when I gave it.
Why?
Well, that was Zelda.
You didn't seem interested
like
when I
it.
gave it.
That's before I found out my friend Pete.
Okay, what were the
Wasn't a
main
gang.
points then?
I said I liked it. I didn't say I memorized it. Please?
Okay, I'll get it for you. So
I don't know why like these little
Great.
kids
I
are
know
like
you are.
running around in the background of every shot. It's really weird. Like I've always thought that was weird in this movie.
Yeah.
I'm not a delivery service, you know. If you want it now, you're gonna have to walk over with me.
Like what is that girl doing in the background?
It's like Little Rascals where there's like a bunch of kids around all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's a kid's movie, so we better put some kids in it.
Yeah.
Hey, these are kids like you. You could be observing just like these kids.
And the thunder rolls. Glad we cut to that thunder rolling shot.
Oh no, the butter's gonna go bad.
Bad butter.
When butter goes bad. Pete.
Hey, why the long face?
That's what the horse said.
Homework on your last few days of school?
No. I was hoping to figure out what happened to Pete.
He's acting cool.
You're reading here, let's see.
If only Scott had seen like the 3 scenes that we saw of Pete in Chicago.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Kind of feels like it was written by
I
a
heard Pete
10-year-old,
turned
but
his head
not too
down
bad.
today with the way he was dressed and all. You're not judging him by the way he looks, are you?
No.
I mean, a
He's
little.
always done crazy stuff to get attention.
Attention.
I think it has something to do with his parents being dead.
I have no way of knowing that for sure, and
Dad?
it's the 90s, so that kind of psychology hasn't
He
really
stole the
become
treats he
mainstream
gave
yet.
Elden Lanny and me from Mr. Graff's store.
Stolen treats?
Pete's my best friend in the world.
But I can't be friends with someone who steals
I missed
treats.
him while I was gone.
Dad, can I eat this treat?
So I guess
If
think you
it was
joined
a
the gang
stolen
back in
treat.
Chicago, huh?
I don't know.
It's a real conundrum he's in.
Did you actually see him steal the treats?
No, not exactly.
Do you have any evidence of collusion
I
or
didn't see papers
intent? Motive?
I don't want to get him in trouble. What should I do?
Sounds like you can't prove
Son, if
it.
you think this pie was stolen, then you need to either return it or pay for it.
Or eat it really
And if
fast?
you think Pete stole.
Son, let's
Then you need to let
split the
Mr.
treat in
Graff know
half,
also.
and I'll get half and you get half.
It's not going to do anyone any good to keep silent, especially Pete.
It might be poison, son. Maybe I should eat it.
But before you go accusing him, make sure you know the truth.
Wow, this guy's a real
You
saint.
gotta ask him about it.
Or you could end up with a countersuit on your hands.
Yeah, you're probably right.
End up losing the farm and all your treats.
One more thing. Real gangs are real dangerous.
Real
If
talk.
you think Pete
Not
was
your
in the gang.
gay little
be
gang.
careful. Anyway, I'm hungry. Let's go eat, huh?
Right.
Can we eat buttercream?
No, son.
That's all you ever want to eat.
That's part of my lifestyle.
Yeah, but I don't know. It feels like it's not healthy.
What, you're saying it's not good for me to care about old women?
No, well, but like, do you have to eat butter all the time? It
Yeah,
with the
it goes with the Dad.
territory. There it goes with the territory.
Goes with the pterodactyl.
Uh-oh.
What's up, man?
What are you doing here?
You
Dad?
said you were gonna come over. Brought your bike back. It's a great bike.
Would your parents buy it for you?
Wish I could afford one.
Yeah, I got off my paper.
What?
You can help me out.
More random kids.
And what? Take it back to Chicago? Get stolen in 2 days.
Speaking of stolen,
You brought it up, Pete.
Listen, Scott. Thanks for not saying
Listen,
anything
Pete, I was
about
wondering why you're dressing like the kid from Karate Kid.
Oh, what?
Did you meet Mr. Miyagi in Chicago?
Oh, well, I wasn't sure if you stole it. I was going to ask.
I'm going to ask about that, but, you know, I
I'll
don't know.
apologize and pay for it.
little does he know I'm recording this whole conversation.
Picked up a lot of bad habits back in Chicago.
Started picking my
And I
nose.
would use helping out.
See, he's utilizing
Not a
the
lot.
fact that they care and want to help people.
So listen, I heard some new commercials when I was back there.
He's a
You
real
ready?
manipulator.
Picture this, all right? This old lady falls down and she says, I've fallen down and I can't get up. I mean, she's flipped over on her back like a turtle or something, and she's just kicking and
Who
screaming, going,
who are they talking about?
fallen down and I can't get up.
He's relaying some funny commercials he saw in Chicago.
Oh.
Because they don't have TV in wherever Buttercream Gangland is. Buttercream Gangland.
Isn't it weird that the commercial that you happen to see is the commercial that we were quoting whenever they were helping out Old Widow Jenkins?
I think the boys might be in some kind of trouble. I heard my dad talking to Scott about Pete being in a gang. And I heard Pete say that he stole some stuff.
Yeah, they're the Buttercream Gang, you idiot. Everybody knows about that.
So that's why I wanted to borrow my report.
I wonder where this girl is now.
What should I do?
I think the real problem in this movie is all the gossip going
Well,
around.
what you need now is more proof of what Pete's doing.
The proof is in the
Maybe somebody will
buttercream.
follow him and see what's going on. Why should we do that?
Because it adds conflict to the
The
movie.
Buttercreamers can't do everything.
I mean, they're not the Avengers, you know.
No girls.
Good thing I can't read.
Treehouse? Yeah, it's okay. What are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
I think Scott, Lenny, and Eldon need our help. What kind of help? I think we ought to watch Pete for them.
Ugh, these kids are so boring.
As opposed to the rest of the movie, which is extremely exciting.
Can't do
At least the other characters have some depth, you know. I don't know these kids' motivations.
Yeah, at least Pete has like a dark backstory about his parents being killed by the store owner.
Okay, now here's what we'll do. What?
What? What will they do?
Uh-oh. Prepare to be moved by this
Whoa,
song.
look at these guys. I think those are the Columbine shooters.
Oh my gosh. Why do you have to say that stuff?
He's like, oh, whoa, those are my kind of guys.
Hey, I saw you guys walk out and I noticed you're my kind of guys. When I was in Chicago, I met guys like you.
What are they doing?
Are those drugs?
Were they doing drugs?
Oh, he was teaching them how to put on a bandana.
Oh.
Oh, the kids become children of the corn.
Oh, maybe he was recruiting them for his gang. He was gang recruiting. Buttercream Gangland recruitment.
I am being inspired by this song.
This is good. Living in an age of innocence. Meanwhile, these kids are over here trying to fish.
If we teach Pete to fish, he'll have treats for a lifetime.
Now, what makes splashing people when they don't want to be splashed
When they didn't consent
less
to it.
wrong
Than putting on a bandana?
than putting on a bandana?
It's what it leads to, Kevin.
That's true. It's a gateway.
It's a gateway bandana.
Troubles and sorrow.
Oh man, this song has come back to me. The spirit is coming over me as I listen to this song.
Why are they raking and cutting the grass at the same time?
Efficient.
Won't you please tell me where
To find him. I sang this song the other day when we were at the mall, Kevin, and I couldn't find you.
Cool kids ride teeter-totters. Yeah, look at how cool we are now.
Oh, we are so dope. We just really destroyed those little 5-year-olds.
But, like, why do they care about being on the teeter-totters?
Because, Kevin, this is the most hardcore thing that they could get away with doing in this hard G movie.
Oh.
Now, what did that montage teach us?
I need your lunch money because
I'll give it back.
I heard that this is what bullies do in schools as the writer of this film.
Good going, Steve.
These guys have real anger problems. Oh no, they're just letting out some aggression.
See, this is why they had to invent video games.
Look, this was really controversial when this came out. Look at how crazy these guys are being.
They're going to pop the tires of the train.
hide behind the lies?
These kids are being good.
Good. Buttercream Gangland is out in full force, fixing the problems.
Buttercream Gang, fighting against the broken window fallacy.
Promises you make.
At least everybody's getting exercise.
Very true.
And wash my cares away.
Oh, man, no, now they're stealing from the local orchards.
They're really falling in love, aren't they?
I genuinely thought this montage was over, and now it's happening again. How did we get back into this?
Whitewashing a fence. Sick of these movies whitewashing everything.
Won't you please tell me where to find
Blah.
Blah. I'm expressing my indifference on this wall.
Oh, man, the handheld camera.
Yeah, and back then that took 2 hands. Because these cameras were so big.
Whoa. This really is like the Columbine kids.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, let's go play whatever the 1992 version of Grand Theft Auto is. What would that be? Doom?
Zelda.
Zelda.
Guys, I don't know how this happened, but I got my bike stuck in a tree.
Tomorrow, when we ask him to help.
Oh, wow.
So ingenious.
Innovative.
So why are you still defending him?
Yeah, Scott, you were the one who first told us he was bad news.
You're the one who prophesied this, Scott.
Talk's cheap. If he wants
Talk's cheap.
He's gotta start helping.
I'm gonna start saying that to you, Kevin. Talk's cheap.
Wasting away to nothing from so much work.
Yeah, you look real wasted. All right. If he doesn't start helping, he's out. Okay?
He's not even in the gang.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be in your dumb little
Are you
gang.
there?
All right, man. We've all joined together, decided you're out of the gang.
How'd you know we were here?
The Buttercream Gang. What? You guys are still doing that?
Well, yeah, but we're
Is that
helping
why
out.
the train didn't derail yesterday?
Okay.
Is Scott up there? And don't lie to me, Elvin. I know the answer is yes.
Oh, I can't believe that guy's name is
Cool,
Elvin.
guys. What's up, Margaret?
I came to collect on that favor you owe me.
Uh-oh.
Margaret, a favor?
That's worse than dog breath.
Very
That's
funny.
worse than dog breath.
What's up?
Well, Pete and his new friends have been stealing from Mr. Graff.
She's a cute girl.
They've been picking on little
Okay.
kids.
All right.
Tina and her friends have
Like,
been
why would he
seeing
be
him doing all
embarrassed?
sorts of different
Well, he'll find out soon enough
This
that
is
she's
serious,
pretty.
Scott. I think you need to do something.
What am I
Oh, so
supposed
she's
to do?
supposed to not be pretty because of the
Stand up to him.
glasses.
Right, that's what I was saying earlier.
I get it. I thought you were just, like, being a weirdo.
Margaret.
No,
Not so fast.
it was foreshadowing.
Oh.
Well, I thought talking to Pete was a favor.
No, it's just the right thing to do.
What is the
Favors
right
you to
thing
take.
to do in this world?
Pick me up at 7 and don't.
In this movie, even.
But
Like, maybe they didn't want us to
Pick her up
whitewash
at
that
7.
fence, and we just went in and did it. Whoa, he's just there?
Hey, it's your boy Pete.
I have papers to do.
I got papers to do.
I'm going
Sorry?
home.
Yeah, Scott.
We're sorry.
We'll
Here's
help
your
you
belt back.
Be late.
Yeah.
Scott and Margaret.
Sitting in a tree. Actually,
Hugging.
real good coming from you guys who are literally sitting in a tree with him.
I mean, I do appreciate the Buttercream Gang's work ethic.
Oh no,
Oh
Margaret!
no! Margaret is being destroyed by Pete's gang.
But it turns out it's actually a young Margaret Thatcher.
Are you poisoning Scott against me?
She has a topsy tail.
Stay away!
You didn't have sisters, so you don't know what a topsy tail is.
I do have a sister, but
No,
I
not
don't know
to
what
me.
a topsy tail is.
You only have me now.
I didn't have exclusively sisters. I wasn't
Yeah.
inundated with that world the way you were. All right, time to destroy. Destroy or be destroyed.
Bam! Why doesn't she burn them with her glasses?
Hey, man, what are you doing?
Well, what are you
Maybe I should
doing?
ask you the same question.
We're just having a little fun.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like she's
Having a little fun, all right?
Bye, Margaret.
Bye, Margaret.
You think
Get out of here.
tough, don't you?
You want to find out?
Ooh.
Hey, take it easy.
Hey, Pete, what's the big
Hey,
idea?
take it easy.
Just having some fun here, Scott.
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
that.
maybe you should look the word fun up in the dictionary.
Oh, I told you I forgot how to read in Chicago.
Geek girl.
No, you're gonna ruin it.
Why do you have
By
to
the way
keep
you've been
reminding me?
acting.
Hey guys, did I tell you? Scott got trapped into taking the geek girl to the dance. She said you owed her a favor.
Don't call her that.
A girl?
Taking her to the dance is more than just a favor.
His face went back to us being
You
serious.
gotta start carrying
That
your
was
share of work. You're out.
Hey, I'll make it unanimous. There, I'm out, okay?
Don't you want to talk
funny. Wow,
about
you
it?
prophesied
I
this.
did.
Look around, this is my gang here. I don't want anything to do with your stupid club.
I'm with the Bash Bros now.
We made an episode of Why We Cow a long time ago that was like a parody of this
Oh, really?
movie.
Change.
Yeah. But we called it the Philosophy Gang.
Scott. It's a good line. Worked on my aunt for 6 months and would have kept working on you except for little Miss Nosy, but we'll take care of her.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Out of here.
Let's scram.
Don't worry about it. Out.
Like these guys, like I remember these kind of guys in the 90s.
Oh, yeah?
You know the look I'm talking about.
You know the
like,
type. The type that were in Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Waiting in the graveyard.
They're trying to get you to listen to Creed.
Oh, yeah. I remember them.
Ma'am, let me tell you about the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Hello.
Well,
My name is Elder Bryce.
about as handsome as a man could look.
Oh,
Why don't we
whoa.
lie down?
Oh my.
Why don't we go
She's
sit over here on
Randy.
the swing and wait
Oh
for her?
gosh.
Hello, old widow Randy. Well, aren't you a handsome young lad?
Came by and asked her
Oh, I gotta go.
Go back inside. I'm talking to this young man. Oh.
I told you.
What?
Here.
Here's a flower or whatever.
Thanks. It's beautiful, Scott. Go ahead, put it on me.
I don't
Wait.
know how.
Oh, stop it, Margaret. You're embarrassing the poor boy.
Dude, you remember those moms growing up that were like, "Oh, I'm talking to him."
No.
You know what I mean?
What?
They like wanted to like be friends with like their daughter's friends.
The people that you knew.
You didn't have anybody like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for saving me today.
Yeah, I was
Where
hoping
the-
we could count that as
What?
a favor.
The dance is in the middle of a field?
No, they're
Don't
walking
wanna
to
go dance with
school.
me, that's fine. I don't want you
What?
to feel obligated.
Wait, let me finish.
Come
I wanna
on, all
dance with
right?
you.
Look, you're back in the gang, okay?
Oh, I've never seen you look so pretty before.
And now that I know what you're going to look like when you grow up,
You really think I look pretty?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know.
You're not
I mean,
embarrassed
not as
about
good looking as
dancing
Pete.
Well, maybe a little, but it's not because I don't want to go with you. It's I don't know how to dance.
He's scared of dancing.
Not allowed. I'm in a Christian movie.
To know. Come on, we'll be late.
look out. I think a Foley artist is sneaking up behind you.
You're welcome.
For what?
Well, for saving you today.
Excuse me, Mr. Bush. Filming a movie here. Oh.
Is this Christian music?
I still don't feel like this is a Christian movie.
This is a family-friendly film.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Look, it says in the Bible that you shouldn't be in a gang. If this isn't a Christian movie, I don't know what is.
just go up to those kids at school and then become their leader. Like, hey, you kids, come here. I'm in charge now. Too bad AC ain't in charge anymore.
We're going to this barn, and then I'm going to be the leader.
Breaking glass and taking names.
DJ Lethal!
It's not very efficient.
Right, so I want to see you with that beautiful young lady or that handsome young man.
Would have been you, Kevin, in the 90s. This would have been you.
That would have been me.
Uh-oh. It's the moment they've been dreading the whole film.
Worried about. Turns out that she's in the bathroom anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hold it on that one.
This was always the thing, right, at these dances. You always, like, looked awkwardly at everybody dancing. Like, yeah, all right. Does that ring true?
No, Josh. I've never been to one of these.
Like?
I was homeschooled. I didn't go to dances.
You didn't have, like, homeschool dances?
No.
Really?
No, because everybody was Baptist.
Oh.
I
think I went to, like, 500 dances.
Oh my.
Oh my.
These people disappear and then they're like making out. Stop!
Well, I guess the slow song turned out to be okay.
I'm in love.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, you have to go punch the jukebox and change it to Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. Hey!
All right, here's the plan. We're going to go in there and get their treats.
Uh-oh. The music has shifted.
This should
spark their interest. Better throw it quick, jeez.
Pete really is jealous of Scott and Margaret's relationship.
Oh, I did it.
Told you they were like school shooters.
It's a terrorist attack.
All right, let's go. It wasn't us.
All right. This is one of the most climactic scenes in the entire film. Prepare yourself.
Rip it off, and he's wearing a Superboy outfit.
What's the matter with you? I told you I get even. I always do.
I always do. It's my new personality.
Buddies over there better watch out. You understand?
Wow, he had
No, you watch out!
lines prepared.
You better stop what you're doing!
You better stop what you're doing. I'm warning you.
Stooges over there? I don't think so.
Forget about it.
Man, these are like the two most threatening guys I've ever heard spat in my whole life.
Let's not talk.
What? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
That's what we've been saying this whole time.
All right, man. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, Swanson's Field. You better be there.
And no leather, because I'll be wearing leather.
You just start saying your prayers.
Yeah, you'll be toast when we get done with you!
Yeah, burnt toast.
You're burnt toast.
Covered in buttercream, because we're gonna buttercream ya.
Dude, that's about as mean as you can get in this movie. Buttercream. What is buttercream?
I guess it's just like
Is
butter
that what they
that's
use
not
for butter? Once the butter has the cream has hardened, it becomes
the
butter.
cream of the crop.
Marriage.
Somebody did a golden deed.
Ooh, in the
Willfully
church?
said, I'm glad
Someone's gonna have to clean it up.
cheerfully tried to lift a load.
Hey, this is a Christian movie.
Was that somebody you?
You thought it wasn't Christian yet. Here we are in church.
Was that somebody
That's
you?
true.
Is our spiritual progression
So they're
based
going to
on our
hear
ability to love and care
a
for
sermon on forgiveness here, and they're going to start to feel guilty.
I think we'd all admit that there
Why
is
would
a direct
they
correlation
feel
between our
guilty
ability to
when
love and
it's
care
Pete
for
who's
one
being
another
the jerk?
and the quality of our
Right, but they need to forgive Pete for being a jerk.
But to what degree do those abilities
Oh,
affect
he's
the
going to
quality of the
change?
lives
No,
of those
Kevin.
around
They
us?
need to forgive him whether or
Will
not
we
he changes.
really take
Shouldn't he also stop doing what he's doing?
Kevin, don't you understand that
I don't understand forgiveness.
you,
those who hurt
you can't control anyone else, Kevin?
You can forgive,
simply
but
cannot just offer
not
our
forget.
help and love and friendship to people when it's convenient for us. The old Mosaic law of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth has been replaced.
Guess Buttercream Gang has to
It's
stop
been
poking
replaced by the
people's eyes
concept
out.
of turning the other cheek. And will we do it with a cheerful heart, regardless
Yeah,
of
but you
whether or
can't
not there's a
enable
reward in
somebody
it
who's
for
doing
us?
something bad, right?
Kevin,
Because I can tell you this.
because
Whether
I'll
or
tell you
not
this right
you
now.
see the results of your actions,
But you didn't hear that from
they
me.
do make a difference. And absolutely no good deed goes unrewarded.
Or unpunished. What is this, Nottingham?
Shouldn't come to church
Bell?
today. Coach has to know about the fight. He was looking right at me.
Nah, I heard him practice it last week.
It doesn't matter. My mom told me God knows everything in advance.
Your mom
What do we
knows
do now?
nothing.
Oh my gosh. Meanwhile,
Hello?
Wonder where they are.
Probably,
Probably
at
went
church,
down
couple of
on us.
spazzes.
Hey, you see what I see?
Do you hear what I hear? Grass, mountains.
In the Little Rascals.
Oh,
the Little Rascals.
You guys hang here.
Guys, I'm buckwheat.
Stay there.
Elmira said that she ain't coming.
That's far enough.
What is he wearing?
Whoa. He put his bandana on his arm.
Scott wants to
That's
meet
how you
alone.
know he's serious.
Wait.
Old truck in the olive grove.
Better not be no double cross.
Better not be no double cross, if you ask me, but you didn't hear that from me.
Hey, your friends showed me your white flag, so, we cool?
Man, his
So we
clothes
need
just
to
get
fight.
worse and worse as this movie goes
He's gonna
on.
throw him up against that truck and give him
I think
tetanus.
there's a better way.
Better way. Sounds to me like an excuse not to fight, Scott.
It's just a tickle fight,
I'm here, aren't I? I'm not afraid of you.
or anything.
Yeah, well, maybe you should be. You know, I learned a lot back there in Chicago.
I'm a really tough guy.
Yeah, well, maybe not
twice
enough.
your age in
What's that
Chicago.
supposed to mean?
What you learned in Chicago?
That was always the thing, too. Like, he
Hey, man,
always
what
seemed
else
like he
is
was
there?
older than them anyway, so it was always kind of weird.
I ain't afraid of
He's
nothing.
willing to wear a belt and
All
everything.
right. I challenge you to spend the day with me tomorrow. Just like last summer.
Oh my gosh, this
That's
next
what you got
section is
gas.
so funny.
Spend the day with you, like last summer? I thought we never would talk about last summer. That day we spent together was something I would never forget. Oh, to go back to last summer. That was the most beautiful day on the field I ever had.
How's it going?
Challenge accepted. Pete thinks he's tough, but is he tough enough to put up with Scott for a whole day? Find out in this montage.
All right, well, let's go.
All right, well, let's go. This isn't Pete, right?
No,
These
this
are the
is-
other kids.
No, this is Pete and him.
Is
This is Pete and Scott. Yeah, they're spending the day together.
The hat is really messing with my brain.
Well, he's actually wearing normal clothes.
I didn't recognize him without his leather and bandana.
Man, I'm remembering our funny parody video we did.
Well, put it in the link below.
Come on, Pete. The toxic waste is fine.
For some reason, YouTube like made it over time like the lip sync was off on the video, so I had to delete it, and I didn't have the original file, so I had to take the audio and move it. But then it still wasn't right. I've got it online somewhere. I'll link to it. Do it.
All right, you're cool now. Here we go.
Gonna try and dunk you.
This is like a baptism for people. Is Pete gonna die?
I will never tell you.
Whoa. Just like last summer.
This is definitely the third or fourth montage in this movie so far.
His old friends are gonna hate that he's a geek again.
Go be with your parents. This is just the story of two nerds trying to convert each other to their nerdy gang.
Well, Pete, been doing P90X.
Your feet, your feet.
Get off me! Get off me! I never knew being so lame was so cool.
I mean, it's been a cool day, but why are you wearing that Trump hat?
You see what he just said the F word.
That was before they decided this was a family-friendly movie. It was like Remember the Titans. It was shot.
Yeah.
With a lot of profanity. Look, the montage was great, but now it's time to get serious.
Oh boy, am I beat.
You're gonna be beat when I beat your face in. This doesn't change a
Well, you've done it
thing.
again.
Well, what a beautiful day.
Maybe relax and forget all my worries.
What worries?
The championship game tomorrow.
Remember?
I completely forgot about it. Just
I forgot about it too. Did you remember that?
What times is it?
Championship game tomorrow.
But it could
It's like
be.
it was barely
don't
part of
think
the
so.
story.
Why not?
Because things change, right? People change.
Seasons change.
They don't have
This
to.
bull who
Oh,
used to
yeah.
own this skull changed.
You and me here, I mean, it's just like old times.
Yeah, except what you're really trying to do is save me from myself. And hey, I already know it's too late.
Can't be saved.
It is not. I mean, look, today proves it.
No. The only thing today proves is that we were friends.
What do you mean?
You don't know what friends means?
Forget it. You won't understand.
Forget about it.
Sometimes I want so bad for things to be the way they were, but they can't.
Sure they can.
No, they can't.
I spent a summer in Chicago.
Your bike
You
someplace.
just can't get that spark back.
I got like in the course of
Try
like
to go
3
back
months.
and find out where you made the wrong
Or no,
turn.
it was probably, he must have been there longer because it became winter
Every
time.
turn you make after that.
Yeah, I think he was there
Just
because
get you
remember
more
he went to
lost.
school and
Please
forgot
stop
everything he
asking.
knows.
Oh, right.
If I asked you for directions,
So it was like 9 months or a year.
I killed a man. Right, I can't go back.
what makes you think I'm being selfish?
Well, the only thinking about yourself part kind of clued me in.
I only take what I deserve. I spent hours helping people like Mr. Graff and never got anything for it.
There are laws.
I've done plenty for this crummy little town, and what did I get for it? Nothing.
The economy is
Scott, I think
tanking
you're the one
ever
that's
since
being
the factory moved out. All
selfish.
right?
You. Real friends accept each other for who they are. You're only willing to be my friend if I change. Well, I'm not who I was, Scott. I am who I am.
That's garbage. You choose who you. That's when you choose.
Garbage, man.
Well, who asked for your friendship anyways, huh?
You did. That night at my house.
You got down on
Well, I
one
guess it was
knee.
pretty stupid of me, wasn't it?
You gave me
Should've
that
realized you
lollipop.
wouldn't accept me as I am.
That's right. Why should I settle for second best in a friend?
Don't worry, Scott. You won't have to.
Fine.
Just
Fine.
remember, in my neck of the woods, there are only 2 types of people. Your friends and your enemies.
All right, in my
Is
neck
that
of
a
woods in
threat?
Chicago, where I was for like half a year, you don't understand the way things go over there. All right, you got to do what you got to do to survive. When I was living with my
Aunt Spaghetti.
My Aunt Spaghetti, who like just lived a normal family life.
While you're walking off, friend, think of this. You never once asked me what happened in Chicago. You never once asked me.
All right?
Just like all the rest.
Oh, this is gonna be like the basketball diaries, where the coach turns out to be. Well, you'll just have to watch the movie to find out.
We never actually find out what happened to him in Chicago.
All right, you never asked.
It's a beautiful.
I'd love to know.
Nobody ever asks
Both
him.
teams have
Not
Nothing
once.
really. It was kind of boring, actually.
Thanks
All right,
for
but
asking.
thanks for asking.
We are about ready to get the Boys League Community
It was pretty
Championship
lame.
underway.
I know.
Red
Lame
Sox
even compared to your dumb
hosting the
Buttercup
Braves.
Gang.
Play ball!
Ugh, more baseball.
This feels like
For the Red
what's
Sox
happening
today will be Len
back
Glenn
home.
behind the
Like they
plate
focused
is
on the wrong thing.
We're about ready for the first pitch. Those of you here in the ballpark will witness a tradition of this.
They should have
young
focused
catcher
on what
with
happened in
signals.
Chicago.
In fact,
Should have
he's
been like
famous for
a gritty
finding ways to keep
flashbacks
every
Yeah.
team loose.
No, like they should have just showed that, and then he comes back and he's like, "So what happened? Oh, you know, we helped out." And he's like, "Oh, okay." Instead, they like focused on the lame kids. Gritty stuff's happening in Chicago, but here's these kids sweeping the front porch of old widow Jemima.
Deep to left. Carpenter on the run. Nice catch by the left fielder. Yeah!
Wow, I'm glad they did their slide practices.
The Braves go down in order.
Ugh, I hate when people play baseball in movies. It's so boring.
Like, if the movie's about baseball, but like, why are they showing the whole thing? They could just come back and say, "Well,
The
we
next Red
lost."
Sox to face Ricky Haskell is Scott Carpenter.
They're like, "Well, the movie's only like 30 minutes
Because
long."
this is called padding.
No score, bottom of the first. Red Sox have a golden opportunity here with Carpenter.
announcing
playing a
this?
little tense.
Is this being broadcast on the radio?
I think it's God.
He looks
Oh, okay.
at it right down the middle. Maybe a little championship game tension in
You got
the
the
air
right
here.
one, baby! Uh-huh. You got the right one, baby!
I do have the right one, baby.
Right one, baby!
His face there is so funny.
Oh, you guys. Oh. I am a baby.
Okay, guys.
Okay,
I'll
that's enough.
hit it out of the park just this once. Whoopsie daisy.
It goes right through Widow Jemima's window, cracks her in the skull, and she dies.
Oh, yeah, and he's on his way to home base, and then his sister.
No, the widow Jenkins. She's been hit in the head with a baseball.
Sorry, guys. I got something more important to take
Just
care
please
of.
go to home plate first.
And then he's all confused, like,
I thought I was doing the right thing, but then still the widow died. And it was because of me.
It wouldn't have mattered if I had been there or not.
Nothing.
even the score is kind of lame. Yeah, only 4 things have happened in the whole game.
All right, wrap it up. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, yes, now they're winning by 5.
5.
Exciting.
Normally, whenever they cut away and cut back, like there's more points. Like, okay, yeah, time has gone by. Not in this movie. No, they show you all the details that everybody was asking for.
You're probably right. This is like the pad movie.
So this time they don't pitch to him, and the Sox left fielder is given an
But they don't pitch to him. So that's an interesting choice on their part.
Sucks home.
Okay,
Pete's quest to look as weird as possible.
It's a regular old Rocky situation.
Should be easy for Carpenter to catch.
You don't let your team down the way you do your friends.
What a strange play.
I expected.
So he's
You're still there?
heckling him?
Oh man, you distracted me.
This guy is relentless and ruthless and reckless.
Turns out Pete isn't real.
Yeah, that'd be a good twist.
He was a dog the whole time. Or a dragon. Come on, you idiot!
Uh-oh.
It's going to turn out that it doesn't matter that they're losing because Pete is saved.
Braves are battling back. Since that fly ball that Carpenter lost in the sun, things have really switched to the visitors' favor.
They added this later because they're like, this whole thing doesn't make any sense. So now that this has happened,
we shot all this whole baseball game, but we don't even explain what's happening. Come on, hurry up.
I'm inclined to make the first edit in Bargain Bin.
And cut through this whole scene?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see this.
Doesn't
It's
make
boring.
any sense. It's boring.
Let's get back to the action. We got to find out what happens with Pete.
Yeah, that's pretty sad that in this movie, like, it gets even worse. Hashtag it gets worse.
Man, I'd rather be anywhere than up here to bat.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch. He's throwing it. We didn't get that shot.
Scared I can't move anything but my mouth. Know what I mean?
Flowers looks a little bit like a statue up there, right?
He looks a little bit like a statue.
If I were to describe him as an inanimate object, statue is what first comes to mind.
It looks like he's going to be playing baseball or something.
Can't hit. He's frozen.
Eldon, don't freeze up now.
You can do it. You got the right one,
Down the
baby.
middle of the plate.
You got the right one, baby.
Just look at him. Come on.
Maybe that'll work for us, our team too.
2 strikes and no balls.
All right, come on now.
Well,
Take this guy out. We'll go home.
Flowers
Come
still
on.
looks frozen.
Kill him.
Yeah, don't
Hit him
worry,
right in the
pal.
skull.
Put you out of your misery real fast.
Here comes the pitch.
Oh, I've got the right one, baby.
All right. Sounds like the announcer's a little bored.
Chandler goes into third, standing up, and
Really tripping over himself. I'm sure everybody cares about this fake Pee-wee baseball league in this fake town.
I'm
so bored. All right, let's get back to the action.
Carpenter coming to bat for Elkridge.
Come on. You never asked what happened to me in Chicago. Boy, could you imagine if you got to see what happened to him in Chicago instead of watching this lame baseball game?
That's so true. What a better use of time.
What are you doing?
What?
What? I'm just licking this fence.
Well, it's like I said, Scott. There are 2 kinds of people in this world, right?
What?
Your friends and your enemies.
And girls. I forgot about girls.
You're my enemy, so I'm going to heckle you at your baseball games.
Get your mitt and get back out in the field.
Okay, Dad.
Sorry, Scott. There's something I can do.
Is that his dad?
Send him back to Chicago where he belongs.
Dang.
I'm gonna put Martinez in for you, and I want to see you after the game.
If you ever do that again, you're not going to
Sorry,
heaven.
Mr. Turner. It's not your fault.
All right.
No, it's fine.
So
I
they lose
deserve
what
this.
could have been their last.
You're right. I probably should have killed him by now.
lead. With runners on second
Like
and
I did
third,
his
Scott
parents.
Carpenter, their hard-hitting
Oh,
left
gosh.
fielder, fouls out on a ball way outside the strike zone. Now he's been.
Margaret's like,
removed from
I
the
don't
game
think
by
I like a
Coach
man
Allen.
who has those kind of violent outbursts.
Put my Make America Great hat on
Scott.
again.
Took a pretty good ripping out there today, didn't you?
Yeah,
Pretty good ripping.
Kind of like my cool.
Yeah, I know how that can happen. Look, why don't you grab a bat? Let me throw you a few balls. I don't want the season to end like
More
that.
baseball?
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, I thought we were done.
Keep your Trump hat on.
Did you know that
Here goes
India
nothing.
was still ruled by England until after World War II?
Oh, great. A history lesson and I got to play baseball?
No, Coach, I didn't know that.
I never knew that baseball could be even more boring.
Well, they kept trying to win their independence through violence for years, but they never quite succeeded.
Huh. The message here is pacifism.
Oh, you'll actually be surprised by the message.
Won't swing too early. Wait for the
Once
ball.
it's all said and done.
If they ever get
Finally,
to
a
it.
man by the name of Mahatma Gandhi convinced the people they could actually win their independence without using violence.
But unfortunately, he's burning in hell now.
Is there a test on this later?
No, there's no test.
This guy's a priest, right?
You know, most people thought he was crazy.
I mean, that's what the caller would lead me to
Turned out he was
suspect.
right. In fact, somebody asked him once why he was so convinced that nonviolence would work. He said the idea of an eye for an eye only ended up making the rest of the world blind.
Is this the message from God's Not Dead 2?
Whoa, there's a dynamite hit.
It's like the Derek Webb song. An eye for an eye will never satisfy until there's nothing left to see.
He stole that from Gandhi.
Well, I'd say you got your swing back.
Well, I see you got your swing back, so that's something.
Boy, wait till you get to the climatic scene of this movie. It will change you.
I'll see you done when you get there. All right, be careful.
A regular Cinderella.
Gus Gus, I'm here to help you sweep the porch.
Do they have to show the whole bike ride? Oh, snap!
Boy, you didn't see that coming.
That scared me!
What a jump scare in the Buttercream Gang.
I'm just a little disappointed that this movie is relying so much on jump scares.
Wow, double in one scene.
They're going to tie him to the railroad track?
Yeah, they're going to kill him now.
Whoa, you dunked me. I'd say that shot was a slam dunk.
Your future Buttercream Gang.
Oh, more annoying kids than that woman. And this family. And these kids. Man, I always hated those
races.
Bag races.
You hate all races except your own? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Or a three-legged race. I always hated that. You have to tie yourself to someone else. It's kind of like marriage.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, he got beat up.
Wow.
Oh, Scott, what happened?
Great Scott! I got into the red paint in my parents'
I
garage.
my papers this afternoon. Why? Where are you going? Just take my route.
Oh, sure thing, Scott.
Thanks, you guys. I really owe you one.
Just take my route. I have to go murder someone in cold blood.
I need an alibi.
Well, anyway, guys.
Listen.
Isn't it their route? They all did the route together in
About an hour?
the beginning of the movie.
Hey, bring back something to wear, will you?
'Cause I'll be naked.
You know he's tough because he walks like a hunchback.
Why does he wear such weird clothes? I always thought the clothes in this movie were so funny.
Yeah, because I don't think anybody who was like tough actually dressed like that.
I don't think anyone who is, like, the people making this movie knew anybody who was tough.
No. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made this movie because they would have been afraid to get beat up by a tough guy.
Scott now goes out to the wilderness to be tempted by Satan.
Hey, Pete!
And repeat.
Cuts both ways, remember?
So let's cut the crap.
It's going down.
He brought his grandpa's gun. He ain't taking crap anymore.
Now you show up, man.
What, you gonna cry? Come on.
Here we are alone. Come on, let's do it. I'm ready.
Come on. Cry. Cry.
What are you standing there for? I said I was ready. Come on, let's fight, huh? You gotta be prepared to accept what you dish out. You understand that?
Come on, cry.
That's the way it is out in the real world. Come on!
Why does he think that Scott can, like, hurt him?
Come on!
He's gonna kiss him.
Deep in the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot flame began to grow.
I punched you. Now you can punch me. I can take it.
I don't understand.
Come on!
Are you just gonna stand there like earlier when we beat you up? Come on, it's really starting to get awkward.
Would you walk away from me? You want to fight? Now come on! You came in for revenge, you'll come
It takes a real man to walk away from the fight, Josh.
You're a coward! You know that, Scott?
Unless you have nukes, then you could just bomb Syria.
Anytime someone says, "What would you do if it was your family being murdered?" I'm gonna be like, "Go watch the Buttercream Gang."
Yeah, then you'll know the
that'll
truth.
show you exactly
Because
what to
Pete's
do.
family was murdered by the store owner.
In the grocery store by the store owner.
How did Pete respond to it?
It's a real clue mystery.
I feel sorry for Pete.
He has to use a strange leather strap to keep his pants up.
So I just turned and walked away.
That was the right thing to do.
You did the right thing, son.
Oh.
I'm
Wow,
proud
more
of you.
foreshadowing. Instantaneous prophecy.
Yeah, but what good is it if it doesn't help?
It'll help you get girls.
I mean, shouldn't doing what's right change something?
Tell your little girlfriend that you walked
You know, I
away
don't
from a
talk too
fight.
much
She'll
about
love
the
it.
war. I knew a soldier in Vietnam who always introduced himself by saying, "Hi, I'm Scott Paulson. I'm a Christian."
Never told you the story about the guy we named you after, but I
Needless to
guess
say, he
now's
made
as
his
good a
life
time as any.
miserable because of what he believed. But he never got angry at us.
Even when we shot him in the
He was always
buttocks.
the first one to help anyone.
All right, I forgot how Christian this movie is, Kevin.
It's really Christian.
About it one night.
Surprised they made a movie that
All
wasn't
he would
like
say is,
Christian all
"Tom,
throughout it back in the
way
90s
you
like this.
treat
You know what I mean? Because like when you were said, is this a
between
Christian
you and
movie? I
God.
was like, you know, I don't actually think
way
so.
I
Well, because Rigoletto doesn't have anything Christian in it.
Oh, okay.
And that's the
Well.
same production company.
Okay, well maybe they wanted to do the. It's not a Christian movie. It's Christians in a movie.
They really watered it down.
They watered down the message.
Got ambushed.
I haven't heard one person give the gospel message in this movie.
Well, maybe he is giving it now, and you're
Scott
just
Paulson,
talking over it.
man that he was, volunteered to go.
I can't hear him through that mustache.
The ironic thing about the whole situation was that he died saving a soldier that absolutely hated him.
That is ironic.
I just couldn't understand why he would do it.
It's kind of a waste, really.
Well, the war ended.
What was the point? I mean, if it didn't help anybody.
Forgot all about him
Wait, is he telling the story of
until the night you were born.
Pete's parents?
No.
First time I held you in my arms.
Ironic thing is, they died saving
I
his life.
realized that I would
They
give
weren't
my
dead
life
already. They'd
back.
die of a broken heart.
And at that moment, I remembered Private Scott.
The mom like jumps in to say something, and he's like, "Shut up! I'm telling the story."
Finally understood why he did what he did.
He realized he would rather die than have to go home to the
To tell you
burden
the
of his
truth,
family.
it's my life.
Do you think if I love Pete, that'll change?
I think you'll be surprised
If you
at how
love
little
Pete,
will change. I
just
think a
make
lot of
change.
people around here already
You love him.
suspected it.
Oh, Lisa. The people that have the greatest impact for good on others, son, are those who can love someone without having that person love them back.
Like a stalker.
Yeah, but how do I do that?
You simply overlook what he does and instead think about who he really is.
Let him use
Like
you.
you did today.
Let him take advantage of you. That's all. Why is Pete so important to him? All right? I guess because they had that one day during summer last year.
There.
Don't take my treats. This guy deserves to get stolen from if he's not watching his shop. Like,
What an irresponsible store owner.
he could have just taken everything. And he did.
Where's
In a
your two
lawsuit.
bookends?
Well, I need to talk to you about something
Yeah.
I need to talk to you.
by myself.
Oh.
What about?
Pete's been stealing stuff from your store.
Yeah, boy, Pete's a real thief.
You even had the nerve to tell me that you owed it to him for all the stuff he's done for you.
Pete!
Well,
Anyway.
I thank you, Scott, for telling me. And you're right. You should have told me sooner. But if it helps, I already knew.
I know when everyone's naughty or nice.
He did.
Yeah, that's why I killed his parents.
Why didn't he do anything about it?
Oh, I did.
I killed his parents.
Well, I thought about it, and
And then I killed his
I
parents.
decided that a little love and patience is more important than a few pennies profit.
Plus, I killed his parents.
Yeah, but you shouldn't let him steal from you, though.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. From now on, I'm just going to give him the treats in appreciation
What?
for all the help he gave.
No.
Then he won't be stealing.
Yeah, it's a loophole.
If I tell him it's okay, then it's not stealing.
And then he'll say, well, this ain't fun anymore.
One more. What do you want? Right.
Here we go.
He's got some nerve coming here.
You got some nerve coming here.
We're just trying to listen to a little Creed.
Can you take me higher? Pete.
What would these guys have listened to in the early 90s? They wouldn't be Creed. What would they have listened to?
That grunge band, Nirvana.
Nirvana.
What do you want?
Pete,
What?
I love you.
you're my friend.
No matter what.
You'll always be my friend. No matter what you do.
Dude, not in front of the guys.
So if I take that bike away from you, what are you gonna do about it?
I want to go back to that summer we spent together. But Pete, you gave me your headband to put on my arm.
What's happening?
Here. Here.
Betrayal.
Now you don't have to take it.
What is this, a trick?
You can't bamboozle Pete!
Later.
Now I've got to walk home. Is that Kylo Ren? Oh, sweet. Everybody's just giving me free stuff ever since I started being a jerk. So it's really paying off. All right, cool. Yeah, you're awesome, Pete.
Oh, hi there. Yes, sir. All right.
Oh, yeah, parched.
It's the least I could do after my hair fell off the top of my head and landed on my face.
Drink up. That's great. No. What you been doing?
I always thought that scene was pretty funny. It's like so passive aggressive. He's like, no, why don't you stay for a while? And they're like, they want to leave.
Hey guys, you got favorite
Watch this.
Oh, snap!
Oh!
Going far away.
I mean, we paid for this song. We might as well use it twice.
In the shadows of a brighter day.
Something brighter days.
Time stood still.
I think he said the latter day.
That our world.
It's Mormon!
Maybe it is.
I mean, this message certainly feels like a Mormon type message. That would actually explain a lot.
Warm summer rains that we hope never.
Oh no, I'm being surrounded by the good guys. It's the Buttercreamers.
We're gonna buttercream you, boy!
And starry.
Watch this. This is like a really awkward
each
scene.
wish came true. Send all those yesterdays to tomorrow.
I thought I was about to be murdered, and now I'm a quarterback.
Tell me where
Forget it.
I'm out of here.
and
Out of
that
the gang,
night
Pete!
with the storybook end. Can't you please tell me where to find him?
Fresh fruit, more like fresh meat.
In a fairy tale with those dreams of a better day.
Now this is an interesting predicament because they didn't pay for those groceries. So if they take those groceries, who's out the money? It's the widow Jenkins.
That's true.
But they didn't actually explore that. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, that would have been a movie in and of itself, wouldn't it?
It's the sequel. Who bought the widow Jenkins groceries? Oh no! Now they're ransacking the tree house.
Life on
This is going to be the most beautiful garden that there's ever been.
through different eyes. What
Our own little secret garden.
Be a shame if somebody ruined the garden.
Yeah!
Just thinking he can have it all.
Then they're all going to be like, well, we were going to destroy that garden anyway.
Oh, thanks. You saved us a step. We were going to stomp on it tomorrow.
And promises to make.
That's right, kids. To defeat gangs in your neighborhood, just use sour grapes.
So the message here is just let people get away with being jerks or something, and they'll get bored eventually.
What the?
What's the message here?
And on that star only.
I love these songs that are instructional songs.
I know.
Is this a dance? Okay, wash your eyes with the sunlight. Get out of the dance floor.
Won't you please tell me where?
Now throw your hands in the air.
Oh, this.
Now tell me where to find him.
With the storybook end.
Oh no! Now Pete's stealing all the papers from the route.
Tell me where.
Great.
Maybe he's found in a fairy tale with those dreams of a
Scott! Yeah, so your papers all piled up there. Thought we'd hang out, keep an eye on them, wait for you to get back.
Are Pete's clothes looking more and more Third Reich-ish
Oh, it's no
as the
problem,
movie
man.
goes on?
Oh, man, I'm a little bit concerned about how irresponsible you've become. I mean, now not only are the papers late, but anybody could have just walked up and, I don't know, stolen them or something?
Stolen them or something?
See you around, buddy.
At least he's wearing flannel. Just something other than what he's been wearing. I'm not even saying flannel's a good choice. I'm just saying he looks more normal.
By the way, thanks for the bike.
Why wouldn't Pete just give up? I almost feel like Pete's being incentivized by the gifts.
He has no financial incentive to stop what he's currently doing.
Yeah, because they're assuming that Pete is like them, that he actually cares about the feelings of others, and clearly he doesn't.
Pete. My dad made it sound so easy in his story, you know? But in real life, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, it's almost like my dad gave me bad advice.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind if it would make a difference. But he just keeps on getting worse.
Feeling a little bit sorry for yourself?
She grew up.
Can you blame me?
This movie ends with them getting married, by the way.
Good. This is like Boyhood.
Yeah.
So, how are we doing now, Pete? You guys take off.
Pretty good trail mix, huh?
Yeah, it is
What are you
really good
talking
trail
about?
mix.
Say, get out of here.
I didn't want to
won't be
do this
alone.
long of a movie without eating some trail mix, getting some treats.
Bike, buddy.
Some treats.
I stole these from.
You stole these treats?
Yeah.
You may not believe this, but I think you have made a difference.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, I don't think you made a difference in Pete. But I think others have changed.
Dude, I told you.
Have.
What?
Telling the girlfriend.
Sorry.
She's going to love it.
Can't go anywhere now without somebody reminding me what he used to be like.
I like that you're a pansy.
Yeah, that would be tough for
It's
him.
sweet.
Well, you know what they say. All good things must come to an end.
Well, you know, we could always go back and pick up all the papers and dump them back on your driveway.
Oh!
You'd have to be terminated. Like I'd have to terminate Pete if you did that again.
Margaret, Scott!
Terminated.
What's the matter? I think somebody broke into Pete's house.
Sure?
No, but I left Eldon there to watch.
Eldon?
Did you see me sending him for help?
That's a good point.
I promised him a giant milkshake if you just stayed there. That kid'll do anything
for a milkshake.
We better go check it out first.
What?
See anybody?
Just be Mr. Turner. They just went inside.
What?
What?
Tell them there might be somebody in there?
Okay.
Where's my milkshake?
Hey.
I drank your milkshake.
Oh yeah,
you
because
better make
Pete
sure.
is played by Paul Dano.
What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Pete.
What is this? What is even happening?
This is all the
forget.
Buttercream does is hide under windows.
And ride bikes and.
I want those gold coins now. Now you give them to me right now. I'm gonna
Oh, dang.
real bad.
Is that old man? It's the old man?
I don't have them here.
Shaking down Pete?
bank in the safety deposit box.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. I saw him here the other
Oh,
Oh,
that's
it's a
Pete's
setup.
grandpa?
It's a setup.
day. Let him hurt me.
Listen to the kid.
Pete in trouble?
Nah.
Yeah.
Let's go play
Hey,
baseball.
it's...
All right.
It's just a setup.
Back.
Why are you giving it away, Josh?
Sorry.
All right.
I can just
Spoiler
I
alert.
can just tell you've been scared throughout this film. And I don't want you to be.
Dog pile!
Oh, what? Not smart as kids. What if that guy had a gun? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh my gosh. They just killed that guy. They crushed his spleen.
There's here!
This is not smart.
It's gonna cost him a fortune in medical bills. Get out of there, man.
Well, not in 1990. That was before Obamacare ruined everything. Or
Oh yeah, that's
fixed
true.
everything. Whichever.
This is when healthcare was still free. Free
And
market.
good. Free market healthcare.
Don't you mind your own business?
This is where it really gets towards the end of now.
Saved me? What could you save me from? I set the whole thing up to get money to go back to Chicago.
I don't believe that. Why?
Why? That's
You
the
ruined
dumbest
everything.
plan I've ever heard
Leave me
of.
alone.
Who wrote this?
Now, the really interesting thing here is that Pete only set that up because he knew his grandfather had some sort of valuables in the house.
Why didn't he just take it himself?
Well, no, but his grandfather was acting like he didn't have them, so he was more concerned about his valuables than he was about his
own
grandson's life.
grandson. He's like, well, I already lost my own daughter.
Here's the greatest scene in the history of film. Enjoy.
Open it up, come on.
Pete's lucky there aren't any cops in this town. He's really incriminating himself.
Don't you get it, old man? You're being robbed here.
Well, I know that's what you're trying to do. But if I give you the money, then you're not robbing me.
What?
Now, here's
So now you can get what you want, and you can't get in trouble for it.
You're as crazy as Scott.
What kind of weird cult is this town?
What's the matter with you people?
What do
Don't
you
you got
mean,
any
you
brains
people?
in your head? You don't give somebody the money who's trying to rob you and say, well, now you're not robbing me. You're supposed to try and stop me.
Oh, you needed the money.
I don't want your lousy money. Or you remind
He's like,
me
it
of
worked.
me.
Oh no, it's not working. It's not working.
This is
Abort.
what, please, just take the money off. You're causing more damage and property.
Pete then realized his whole life was a part of one big social experiment.
Stop! Wait!
Why does he want to go back to Chicago? Where's he going to stay?
Maybe at Uncle Lasagna's.
Put it back, Scott. I'm gonna crack you upside the head. You got that? You're not gonna touch me.
Crack you.
You're right, I'm not.
All right, I won't touch you.
What you
Jeez.
really want?
I want to fill this void in my soul.
I'm trying to show you that I accept you for who you are.
Get ready. Here it comes.
You're my friend no matter what you do. You're right about me being selfish, and I've tried to show you that.
I have a Joseph Smith-shaped hole in my heart.
Please, Pete. What do you really want?
I want you to hate me.
What?
You want me to hate you?
Why? Why, Pete?
Why?
Because I hate myself.
Oh.
Now we're to the heart of the issue.
How can you hate yourself if you don't even believe in yourself?
Wow.
No.
Now, Kevin, if you could believe it, that's the last we're gonna see of Pete in this movie.
What?
That's the last time you're gonna see Pete.
He goes out and gets hit by a bus. Wow. I have all kinds of speculations as to what happened
He
to
runs
Pete.
out and you just hear,
Well,
the end.
it's like a Twilight Zone episode. That's why you don't try to pull tricks on Mr. Graff.
That's funny because in that show, Arrested Development, he says, if you go out, Pop-Pop gets a treat. Pop-Up wants treats too.
So many connections. Maybe it's the same writers.
I think it's the same Arrested Development universe.
Oh. And that's why you don't try to rob a store. Oh my gosh, the store clerk's arm just came off. Oh.
Scott, I just found out Pete's back in Chicago. But he's not back with his aunt. She's heard that he's living with a member of the old gang.
Dear Pete,
I hope you get this letter
I heard that you're
at
back
the
in Chicago.
P.O. box of the gang.
I got the address from your aunt. I still consider you one of my best friends.
I don't know why you're a total jerk to me. I'm pretty sure I could find somebody else. In fact, I think those two other guys that have stuck with me this
I don't
whole
know if you're
time
getting my
should be
letters.
considered my best friends, but
happening in your
no,
life
you.
But I'd sure like to hear from you.
They're more like the comic relief, really.
My paper route is really getting spread out.
Pretty amazing.
And winter's been really cold this year.
Figured you'd care about that thing.
But spring follows winter, and that means
I know you're busy with drive-by shootings and whatnot, but I want to tell you about my drive-by paper route.
Pretty spread out these days.
It's hard to believe a whole year has passed since I've
Since
seen
I
you.
started this letter.
Baseball season is underway, and I'm sitting in the dugout. We just beat the Braves.
Atlanta Braves?
Coach has me playing center
Should
field
have
this
written
year.
this in the
He says
style
my
of
arm is
Dear
stronger than a
Slim.
year ago.
That would have been interesting.
Will you be visiting your grandfather
Dear
this summer?
Pete. Dear Pete, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
I still don't know if you're getting my letters. Something else. I've grown 2 inches.
And I've also
You haven't
gotten
seen
taller.
my new contacts. Mom.
This really is like Boyhood. Actually, Pete is the story of Boyhood.
Wait, what?
What do you think's about to happen, Kevin?
Pete's
What's going on?
Aw.
What happened?
No wonder he never wrote back.
About Pete.
I just got a letter from his aunt today.
It was signed in Ragu.
Are you ready for this, Kevin?
I just want you to know, son,
The hard
it
truth?
doesn't always turn out this way.
Well, what happened?
Yeah, what's wrong with you people?
I'm really proud of you. You did the right thing.
Please tell me what's going on.
I'm starting to see why Pete
Turner?
freaked
I
out.
think we ought to have the Reverend read that letter. He's had a lot more experience with this type of thing.
Now, in a second, you're going to say to yourself, why did they all act like this? And it's going to seem like they're really bad people.
Dear Mr. Turner, I know I haven't written you since last year when I told you that Pete had come back to town and was staying with some of the other members of the gang he belonged to down here.
I just wanted to set all that up for the audience of
I
the
was reading
letter.
the paper the other day when I saw his name in the article that I've included.
The obituary section.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
I think it helps to drag this whole scene out that much longer.
Scott, maybe I better have you read this.
You know, to just build up the suspense even more.
You read the obituary.
Read it out loud, Scotty.
Wait, what?
Today at 2 o'clock, the mayor of Chicago honored, for the first time in the city's history, a member of a gang. That gang member was Pete Turner.
The Buttercup Gang is spreading! They're franchising!
Unusual. Mr. Turner tells his gang, if you'll accept yourself for who you are and truly love others, a lot of good will happen.
And that's why you guys aren't my best friends.
Gang, which only a few months ago was typical,
You act like my
Those often
best
found
friend
in the
has
area.
died.
refuses to fight or participate in any kind of illegal activity.
And then his dad was like, I just want you to know, it doesn't always work out this way.
Well, Mr. Reverend, you've dealt with this kind of thing.
What a setup.
And then his girlfriend's like, I just want you to know I'm proud of you, okay?
Baby.
No matter what you hear in the next few minutes, know that we're all proud of you. Oh, good. I thought he was dead or something. I don't know.
You really did think he was dead.
You guys are so manipulative. Wow.
You guys, I forgot to tell you.
But it turns out Pete was just running a racket. He decided that hitting up small convenience stores was child's play compared to the plan he had in store. He was going to rob charities.
But we'll get into that in the sequel.
Guys, I've been thinking.
What? A girl? Thinking?
Well, about what?
Well, now there's a Chicago chapter of the Buttercream Gang.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, so?
I think it's cool.
No girls allowed.
Well, there's another change the Buttercreamers need to make.
Put girls in.
Prophecy.
What's that? I think it's time for the Buttercreamers to have a girl member.
It's
Be
2017.
able to help with a lot of things.
I don't know about all that. I mean, we're not really into girls. We've clearly already hit puberty, but still.
Just think about it.
Wow, emotional manipulation.
He really loves the 49ers for some reason.
There's enough girls for all of you.
What's the matter? It's the widow Jenkins. She fell down again.
Just leave her.
This time, I don't think she'll get up.
Wow. Full circle.
Let's go.
Look, if that woman hasn't invested in some sort of like necklace thing that you wear
I know.
to
Buttercreamers, let's
alert people.
And they already established that that exists in this universe because Pete said that he saw that commercial.
You don't suppose we'll need the rope again, do you?
Send me up this time.
You kidding?
I think she actually already used the rope. I saw it around her neck. She just fell off a chair and she's just hanging there. I hate that my life has gone down so far. All I can do if I fall is have these little brats come and save me. What's the point ever since Gerald died?
What a crap movie. How dare you make fun of me? How dare you make me watch this?
I'm sorry, Kevin, but you did think that Pete was dead.
I did think that. Wait, the Buttercreamators?
The Buttercream Ets.
Oh, because they're girls? That's why they're Ets? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Kevin. Hope you enjoyed Buttercream Gangland.
I didn't. No, that was fine, I guess. It does seem like the type of thing like Babysitter's Club or McGee and Me. Just all those types of movies that are like... Or even whenever they made Encyclopedia Brown into videos. Did you ever see those?
I loved those.
Yeah, like it reminded me a lot of that. I guess maybe because they all had like a playhouse or a treehouse.
It was like something like you, as a kid that age, would have never thought to do.
Yeah, right. They all act like not real kids. Like
Right.
an adult's perspective of what they
Right.
think kids do. But like no kid actually is allowed to have like tools to build a treehouse like
Right.
that. Or be allowed to use just some random tree out in a field.
Exactly.
Like, if I started pounding boards into a tree, the people who own the tree would get mad at me.
That's true.
Where can you do that?
Nowhere.
Like, even where my parents lived.
Buttercream Gangland.
Yeah. In the beautiful world of adults' perspective of kiddom.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Good one.
I had a good time.
Good one.
Well, next time, Gadget.
Next time, Gadget.
You and I should watch another feature film for families.
Giletto?
Rigoletto. And that
Okay,
one
deal.
I have seen so many times and you've never seen.
Have you ever called this number?
Let's call it right now.
I wonder if they still would pick up.
Somebody's like sleeping. Hello?
Yeah,
we just watched your movie and we think it's pretty great.
Is this Pete?
Is this Pete? Yeah, actually it is. What?
Oh my gosh, Pete!
We just watched you. You were great. Yeah, that was a long time ago, man. I don't know what I was thinking.
Like the actor's phone number at the end of the movie.
He still has it, and it's a 1-800 number.
Every once a year or so, I get a phone call.
Yeah, it's, what are you watching something for YouTube or something? Yeah.
Oh, is this that bargain bin show? I love it.
I love it. I watch it. What, Blimey Cow? I love that. In fact, I actually did join a gang and came back from it from watching Blimey Cow. What? Really? No, you idiot. Don't call this number again. Good. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Hey guys, what's up? So this past month, anybody who pledged $10 or more to my Patreon and filled out the little form is getting a t-shirt in the mail. Those things are going out this week, so I'm really excited about that. This month, I'm doing a similar thing. We're putting together Say Goodnight Kevin bumper stickers. So people who are currently pledged $10 or more or plan to pledge $10 or more throughout the month of July and fill out the form will get a Say Goodnight Kevin bumper sticker in the mail, which I haven't designed yet, but we'll send those out in August. Some of those people I'd like to give a shout out to: Brendan Neely, Matt Clark, and the guys over at the Religious Nut and Hellbound Sinner podcast. Go check out that podcast because they support the show and I appreciate it. All right, that's about all I gotta say for today. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys later. Good night. I gotta work on that autofocus. All right, bye.